Your dad says I should watch more TV.
Harry, look at this. She's reading a book. Harry, that's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me these stories. Harry, it's not normal for a girl to be thinking all this.
I'll call you right back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal in my life, and I have to listen to this.
And what about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. Now I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very stupid. Your Jean's husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair will not get you anywhere in life. You thick-headed twig brain. Thank God our Michael's inherited his old man's brains. Eh, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it in the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and now they're your mistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics. Imagine what she's going to do to an horrible little goblin like you.
I'm a girl.
Now, get off to bed, you little stinkworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the stops to 24 was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were rented nights away. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We thought we have to do it, we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not a fairy doesn't mean that you tell me grin and bear it. Always take it to the tune and rabbits, nothing will be. Even if you do our lost you, but let me like little spot you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, that's what we say. That is okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna see my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of Violet's hair tonic for men. Yep.
In business time, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means good brain.
Your hair! It's green!
My hair's green!
Why on earth did you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done. You stupid man.
My hair! My beautiful hair! I've got Matilda Jr, the Russians. What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Listen to the boy. He's a loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Well, yes. My mother wanted me to stay at home, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
And your parents would be so proud to have a daughter as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest sex performers in the world, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so strong that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. Their sadness overwhelmed them, and the work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the greatest feat ever known to man. It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharp and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny. I don't know yet. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess and I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this test by being a prince or a princess? You will soon see no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Because your life, as you know, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. Whenever I try, I can remember that before my life had ended, for my happy days were over. Before I first heard the feeling of the
morning, children. My name is Miss Honey. Today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anybody read this?
Me, I can. Pick me, miss. I can. Me.
Very well, Nigel. I think we better stop there, Nigel. I don't want you to bust a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can now read words.
Well, I need to learn to read words so that I can read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a whole bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with things.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one, I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
You? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Jane Eyre, Oliver Twist, Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat and the Mouse.
Enter! Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Told me to watch out for the little brat. Says she's a real wart.
I don't think Matilda's that kind of girl at all, Headmistress.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Barbenetum est magitum.
Barbenetum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her put that stink bomb under my desk. I'll get up to that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
It's in my best opinion that she should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We can't just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? The rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules? In my school? Look at these trophies. See how my trophies gleam in the sunlight. See how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just have to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, sing!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness. Force the little squibs to toe the line. Sing, Jenny, sing!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I apply just one simple rule to hammer throwing life. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the line and toe it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I'd like you to know that it's in my best opinion to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said these cars were knackered. I told them that it was a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe
Of
you.
course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book?
No, honestly, to read it, I'm sure you...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No! It's a library book.
You showed the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson for Dalford.
Do you have any super glue?
Yes. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, doesn't mean that you just have to go and unbear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do well of you. Mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt. All squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I think I better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out our ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's for the best if we're best friends.
Hide me! Someone put a whole can of treacle under the Trunchbull's chair! Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me!
But that's not right.
But once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty,
You are squished.
They're seeing she's gonna put me in chokies!
What's joking?
You said to cover her office that you broke children into. Timed with nails, and spikes, and bits of broken glass!
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you'd stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You better hide. Quick, coats.
Please don't turn her around, Matilda. Still.
Where is the maggot known as Nigel? He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually. What? An hour? Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under our coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
definitely.
I'll probably think that he's in bed when he wakes up.
What? Hello? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda, Thrift.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails?
I hate pigtails.
But my mummy says they make me look pretty.
Well, your mother is a twit.
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you've just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, Matilda is my best friend.
Wow. Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Green Air, yeah, it was National Green Air Day, a celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do it. I'm going to leave this on. It looks like rain, doesn't it?
Who is it?
Hello, my name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
I'm busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, a minute if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Italiano?
What? Who is this baby? No interruptions, just my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Honey, and well, as you know, Matilda isn't the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop our reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, darling. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste it.
I'm not in favour of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Pussy. I mean, look at us. You chose books. I chose good looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get in your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. What sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. And the thing was arranged by the Yakubat sister, a horrifying woman who was an Olympic class homophobe, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharp and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled. No! Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So the story has a happy ending.
No! Well, just then, the acrobats to step forward and produce a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day or to prison. The both of you shall go.
No. What happens next?
I don't know yet. Bye, Mrs. Fox. I will see you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You must sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? But Matilda, it's the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda, where is?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, a foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from its tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started, so therefore she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and honestly, I was definitely, almost, thinking about running up, but I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I'd scoffed it down too quickly, and now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and full on into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce, bog trotter,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but...
Oh no, so long as you enjoyed the cake, that is the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, bog trotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvellous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook. What's the matter, Bob Trevor? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I will decide when you are full, and I see that criminals like you are not full until they've eaten the entire cake.
But...
No buts, eat! And mistress will be sick. Well, you should have thought about that before you decided to steal my cake. Eat. You can't. Eat. Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode,
We all get carried away sometimes.
Even me.
Well done, Bob Trotter. Good show.
Well, come along.
What? Where?
Oh, did I forget to mention? That was only the first part of your punishment. There's a second part, and the second part is choking. Did you really think I'd allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Jenny? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, stop it!
Surely that's not right.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I've been dying for the next part of your story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the event section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Would you like to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the greatest feat ever known to man, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We've done this 1,000 times. First, I escape from the cage. Lean out, catch him with one hand, and grab a fire extinguisher with the other. Then, I put out the flame on a specially designed dress before the grease the dynamite and blow your head.
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung through the air. She hurled over the Shotton with spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinched open and the huge chains fell away. Then, the escapologist reached out to grab his wife and his child and...
Oh, I can't look!
He grabs them both before they are both being blown into pieces.
Hooray! So the story has a happy ending?
No,
No.
no. The escapologist used just a touch too much for me, and their hands became slippy and she fell. She broke every bone in her body, except for one at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have the child.
Daughter, with all your heart, she will be ever.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Oh no, Matilda, it can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind, he didn't think to blame the acrobats to suffer what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in, to help look after his daughter, but she was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes. Of course. I better be going.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. When I grow up, I will be smart enough to
155 old bangers on my hands. What could I possibly do to make the mileage go back? I couldn't bloody well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards!
When all of a sudden, I had the most genius idea in the whole world. I grabbed the drill from the first car, attached it to the speedometer, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards!
Exactly! Within a few minutes, the mileage was reduced to practically nothing.
Backwards!
Yes. And then all the Russians showed up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. Saw it on the program last night.
That was a problem about badgers.
Secondly. And they were fantastico. Now I'll be able to afford Rudolpho all day long.
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school and tell your teacher to never let you in again.
No, don't!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you will never read a book as long as you live, young man.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep.
Backwards!
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil man's folly. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And the yard beat her, locked her into a dark, dank, dusty cellar, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that matters to us most? I love you so much, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the escapologist fell asleep, his thoughts turned into the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children's her game, is it? Well then let's see what she can do when the wrath of one man stands before her.
But that was the last little girl I saw her for.
Those books, woman? The Matilda?
Not on my watch, they're not. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being filthy little toads. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only bog trotting out good toys.
Sit. Look, Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. This is not teaching. To teach a child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get Miss Trunchbull, I'll get it.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting, I say. And I think we toughen you all up a bit with some fizz ed. This school of late has started drinking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking!
the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odour of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and Fizz Ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of Fizz Ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of itself.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You better protest. The fuck of the
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
the walk of anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too pooped for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's stop it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline. Discipline for children who aren't listening. Is that what it is? You need a tissue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering. The archetype of mixing is discipline. 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 The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. A recall free. That's rotting. The wicked resist. The pong of dissent. The funk of moral fibre rotting. Let's bring this home to home. The smell of rebellion. The scent of revolt. The reek of insubordination. A wind of resistance. A song of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squat. Till this rebellion is quashed. The glorious, sweaty discipline should wash that sickening stench. I don't think this is teaching at all, it's just cruelty. That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a snivelling little newt! Newt! Woo! You! You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner! Leave him alone, you big, fat bully! How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with the muzzle over your mouth. I shall.
Have you ever wondered? Well, I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red is the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not very different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. I made everyone shout like they seem to like shouting, but this noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the stories and the telly would stop for just once. I'm sorry that I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise becomes anger, and the anger is a light. The burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. I'm hating and shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, the mouth is still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I said. Into the eye of the storm. There is no length I shall not go to, no punishment that I shall not concede, no action that I shall not. What is it? The newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers.
That was interesting. I think we'd all like to go home while we still can.
Yay!
Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my arms. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I cannot pretend that I know Matilda, but I don't think we should be afraid of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my eyes, so we have to squeeze out through my eyes?
Not exactly, but you really are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother, she's unusual. How about your father? If you can't hire a girl as clever as you.
Oh yes, he's all saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to. To lie to me, he calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay attention very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I found my father and I begged him to let me move in. He thought I was utterly mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. My aunt became my legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She also produced a document that said that my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his entire house?
I find it hard to believe, Matilda. Just like I can't believe that he really did kill himself.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say, Matilda. Besides, we have no evidence. My father is... His sister is a much respected woman.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes. class is going to have a very special spelling test. And anyone who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Chalky.
What are you looking at?
You, Osby, spell mute.
Mute. M-E-W-T. Mute.
What?
Miss Honeytoes. She's
Nonsense. You, stand up, turn around and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating. They're not cheating, I've taught them, that's all. Kindness and patience and respect. How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching and I shall prove it. You, stand up, spell. Amchicala, minimal step 3 telecourses. That's not a word, you just made it up. Spell. Or go to Chalky. And I should warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Dear, oh, dear.
K.
Oh, there was a silent Z. Y'all go into Chalky.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in Choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-K. Dog. And me.
What are you doing?
Table. X-A-B-A-Y. Table. And me. Have an arm, Choky. Banana. T-T-A-A-A-L. Clean. P-Y-T-L-S-E-R-S-W. Bully. Revolting. R-E-C-Q-E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Revolting.
You can't put us all in Chalky. You're gonna have to put me in Chalky too. Come on now, maggots. Did you really think that I hadn't thought of that? I have Chalkies for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard. Agatha. This is madness.
No.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave.
What?
Or I will get you.
No, this can't be.
You got me.
Wow. Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the trophy go slum. Never again will our people be done. Never again will I have to wear mine. We say it's not a miracle. Never again. Never again will we leave the money.
We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the Trunchbull bolting, we're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be
have we been ignored?
And for red pictures on the board, it's a real cruelty. We can SPL how we like, but that's the wrong is right. N-O-R-T-Y. A little bit naughty, but we could say it's a little right. We used to play at the same time. But the transport
Together, ABBA and SAQ. R-E-D-O-L-T-I-N U-S-I-N-G U-S-I-N-G R-E-D-O-L-T-I-N-G It is too early for you, we are revolting.
A week later, I received a letter. It said my parents' will had turned up, and I was now the owner of the old beautiful house once owned by my both evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
It was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. It was often said that it was the best girl in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to make things of her life. She said that she no longer had the need for superpowers, but she was still with her parents who were evil and called her cruel names.
They're gulping, we're going to Spain forever.
Spain? But why?
Because this trip brave sold 150-year-old bandits to the Russian mafia.
They're quick, come in, right?
You, where's your father?
Oh, he's... I don't know.
The one with a very stupid man. Assumed I was stupid too. And I did a very, very stupid thing today.
Well, my father is very stupid and rude too.
You see this man? Often I don't get to work with smart people like you. I think he's only backward.
I did have one of my friends teach your father some manners, and one day, when he leaves hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so much rude. What is it?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge for today.
Your father is a very, very lucky man that you are a good brother.
Look, they're gone. Let's get out of here while we can.
Let Matilda stay here with me. I beg your pardon. Mr. Wellwood, I will pay for everything, and I'll treat Matilda with love and care and respect.
You want our daughter to stay here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter?
And you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are short on roofs, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged back. As the Wormwoods
And Rudolfo!
and Rodolfo sped away into the distance, because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other. I'm basically like workplace, just downtown.
No!